Well, that's why that was happening. All right. Hey, everybody. Um, you could see my setup. I am here mainly to do a test. I redid my studio. So basically, what you're what happened was that I have a large swing arm, which you're not going to be able to see, that's holding the camera that allows you to see this. Right here, I have my Elgato Stream Deck. Right here, I have my Stream Deck Plus. Um, you can now see my desk, my coffee, my poker chips that I use to relax. If I zoom out, let's see, come on. My camera hub doesn't seem to be working right now, but if I were to zoom out, you'd be able to see all the wiring over here. And then I have a secondary camera set up. Well, I have three more cameras set up. My mic is now oriented on my left side to make it a little bit easier if I want to do anything. And then I'm also going to have a camera that I use something called a cam link for. And what it does is it turns a standard 35 millimeter camera into a streaming device. So one of the reasons, oh, and then I also have three iPhone holders if I want to use my, so I have two or three of these that stick up that I could put my phone in if I want to utilize that. So I'm really just coming on to test a couple of things out. I've been working my ass off to try to get this the DEI playbook ready and going. I'm doing a fairly decent job with it. Uh, I still have to put together the intro and outro videos. Um, Recently, I think it was last night, I finished some videos. I'm waiting to hear back about one more potential sponsor. Um, so we have a lot of good stuff going, but I wanted to see how this operates. Now, if you're looking at this, oh, by the way, Claire Davis gave me these cards for Spokane. Get it? Yeah, I thought it was silly too. Um, Clamp to go on any of my wiring. So obviously my computer is up here, two 32-inch monitors over here. And then with the Stream Decks, I'm able to control. So if I want to say, go to the bathroom, I'm pressing that button right here. If I'm wanting to feel good about myself, and I have unlimited here. Now, if I go over here, I can change my mic level, make myself softer or louder, depending on what I want to do. If I want to shift scenes, you're going to see like this is the start of a setup that I'm doing to try to test the stuff out for the DEI playbook. So this was one of the things that I wanted to check out because there's all different alliterations of how you could go about doing this. So in this setup, we have a long setup, but if I want to, then I can make them more like this one with Heidi. I could box it up. What we could do is instead of having these here, and thank you, Doc Rock, for this idea, what I could do is I could pull this and then basically have, because I think we have 8 people, including myself. So then I could do basically 4 up, 4 down, and there would just I wouldn't be able to put the plate in here because I don't want to put it up here. I don't want to put it down here. Yeah, the Stream Decks are one of my favorite devices. It's basically a board. Here, let me go back to. Okay, so you're not going to be able to see it that well, but basically, this is the board. I'm going to go back so you could hopefully see. So you may be able to see that there's some different boxes and different colors, so that each one is going to designate what I want it to do. From playing a sound to a scene, I could mute so you can hear me. I could do whatever I want. And then the one right next to it, you're going to see has some knobs. And this one's going to be more for audio controls. But like this one here, the second one, if I push this, now you're seeing I'm going to this scene. Now, a source of great frustration for me, and aside from doing way too many videos of myself, if you want me to, I can. I can absolutely. So look, I'm pressing this button. You're going to see. If I press this button right here, then I can put this there. So let me do this while I have everybody. Let me go to Amazon and I'll go to Elgato Stream Deck XL, and there's going to be all different types that you could choose. So there's smaller ones, there's bigger ones. It's just dependent on what you're looking at. So let me copy this link, and I'm going to paste this in here. So that's the Stream Deck XL, and then what I will put now is, let me see. Yep, that's Stream Deck Plus. So Stream Deck Plus is coming. If you want any of the other devices that I use, please let me know. But like, to be completely honest, everything from my green screen, which I don't have up, to my camera mount, to these two Stream Decks are all Elgato products. I don't work for them. They just happen to be what I really enjoy using. Uh, this is a Hypercast. Uh, this is a Hypercast mic. I have an Elgato swing arm, so that's what this is. Uh, I don't know if it works with WebEx. I would honestly have to see. I haven't used WebEx since I worked in clinical trials. So I don't know, but that would just be some research that you would need to do. Um, but all of these things sort of add up. My lights are LumeCube. That's a San Diego-based company. Um, yeah. So all of this different stuff, and then some of the smaller things are a little bit different. But like here, if I were to do this, let me go back. So this is the Stream Deck Plus. I appreciate you saying that. Go, I don't normally show off a lot of my products. Some of the stuff I've gotten through influencer marketing, although I haven't heard from any companies recently. So, like, my lights are all from there. I have a camera over that I haven't set up yet because I was waiting to put all this stuff together. Uh, but I have a lot of different stuff that I can use, and I had to do construction on my desk because I had to be able to put. So I have a standing desk. But the problem is because it's standing, my monitors are on an elevated platform. And the problem with that was that the elevation was like this big, but the clamps. Let me see if I could find one to show. I may or may not be able to. The clamps were too big, so what I had to do is I had to drill a hole on the first level of my desk to get it up, and that became a problem for me. But there's that. So yeah, going sort of back. So there's all these different ways to put this up, all the different ways to see how it operates, and what I'm going to be working on is this aspect. Now, if I go to screen share, I'll show everybody what I've been working on. So this is my secondary monitor. You're going to see. Um, Here's my LinkedIn. So I'm watching and responding through here right now. So I could lift that up. What I've been working on, just to show everybody, is so I'm working on my sponsor pages. Uh, One of the things I was working on was this. So each of my guests, I created little videos for, trying to add in a little bit of personality. There's no music to it, but you're going to be able to see uh, sort of what this looks like for a second. It's only about 22 seconds. Fulgence Henry helped me with this. And then this goes into each individual person uh, as a little bit customized. So Lori has this, and we're trying to do that on purpose. So now what I really have left to do is take everything, and this is the biggest pain in the ass, is to go in and actually create the intro and outro video, because the intro video is about a minute 30. If I want to add music, if I want it to be a little bit longer, it can be longer. The outro, most people don't stay for the outro, so I try to make it 30 to 40 seconds max, and it really talks about what's coming up next. But this is the sort of thing, and then obviously my sponsors, Opus Clip, Ecamm. Again, there's a potential third sponsor that I'm waiting to hear back from because I don't want there to be any conflict of interest. But you can see all these photos that I've had to upload on the side. Like this is how these things are made, and um, I love doing it, but I'm such a perfectionist that it becomes really, really difficult at times. Um, Even if I went back and even if I showed you this video, so this is the original hype video that I did for when I announced that we were doing the event. Uh, this is a minute and 2 seconds. I personally don't like how I did it. Um, Okay, so that's actually the first time I've watched that with this with the music, and the music makes it sound better. But the reason that I had a hard time with this is because each one of these pieces has to be individually time stamped and placed. See where it says all this timing? So I'm clicking on Lori's name. And by the way, the reason that there's two is because there's two pictures associated with this. If I click on here, you see how Sharita Washington is towards the end, Ishan. Um, but if I go back to the first one, they change. So each of these components has to be timed in. Each of these photos has to be timed in. So right now the overlay is showing the larger picture, but there's a lot of stuff that has to go into it. And, I wasn't in love with how I did this, but I'm my own worst critic. Okay, let me go back. And my camera turned all the way around. Okay. But yeah, there's the wires. This is the problem with having a wire. There we go. So, oh, and you get to see my grumpy cat. Oh, geez, what a day. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this event, but it's been a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm realizing that I'm putting a professional level of work into it. Um, so this, sad to say, unless I start getting paid sponsorship, this may be the last time I do a big event like this. Um, I have real goals of being able to do it, and we'll see. Anyway, so we know the camera's working up there. We're down here. This is the closest I'll ever come to playing the piano because I suck. Um, although I do have my guitar here, but I'm not going to make too much. Probably need to tune this thing. Oh, yeah, that's bad. So I'm looking forward to the event. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and being back on stage. Um, Next week is the season finale of Healing Our Future. Yeah, I'm putting this down. I'm not going to embarrass myself anymore. Um, it is the final episode of the season for Healing Our Future. This past week, we interviewed Crystal Johnson, the DEI coach. So that was a really great experience. And next week, I think, with it being the season finale, I may open up about the domestic violence I went through when I was younger. We'll see what the mood takes us. Um, in the meantime, I appreciate y'all being here for this test. It's great to know everything works. My camera, I've ordered the wrong piece for my camera twice to, so I think I finally got it right for the third time. So basically, what will happen is next time I come on, if I want to, I'll be able to have this one here, then I'll have another angle shot, and then I will have uh, this one streaming down. So that's sort of what it's going to look like. And if I want to, my other camera that's behind me at my bar, that gives a 180 degree view, which is always fun. Anything else? I don't know. I'm just in one of those. I'm in one of those days. One of those low energy, low give a shit days. Yeah. So let me play some real music on the way out, and hopefully I'll get to go work out because I need it.